to learn the super easy beginner version of Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. This is specifically a song that I, as a professional instructor, like to keep my Rolodex when someone's quite on the beginner side, barely touched the guitar before, just wants to get some quick and easy wins. So if that's you, stay tuned. I'm about to blow your mind with a great classic that I can get you playing within a couple minutes. So we are going to water it down a little bit, so any guitar aficionados, quiet down. We're just having fun helping beginners to get a grasp on song. Don't forget, that's the whole point. I'm going to show you 3 shapes, and that's it. That's the whole song. 3 little shapes, and they're all very similar. So if you can do the first one, the rest of it's easy. Let's go. So we're going to play a D major chord, and that right there, if you don't know it, is open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, and high E string 2nd fret. Specifically, I'm using my first finger, my index finger on the G string 2nd fret, my third finger, ring fingers on the B string 3rd fret, and my middle finger, the 2nd finger's on the high E string 2nd fret. Very common to mute that string, that high E string. If you're hearing that, it's usually caused by that finger, the ring finger, playing on it or pressing against it. Bring it up, make that claw, don't be lazy. Then you get a D. If you can do that, you can do the whole song. The second of the 3 shapes is what's called a D sus4 or a D suspended 4. For simplification, we're going to call it a D4. Put your pinky on your 3rd fret high E string and play the same exact 4 strings. Okay, it's a D but with a little augmentation. It's not too bad. Okay, so D, D4. Okay, we're gonna play the D4 again, and then back to the D, and then the final chord, and this is it, is picking up that middle finger, my 2nd finger, right off the high E string, and playing what's called a D sus2. Now, technically, he's playing a little something different in the track, but this actually sounds great. You won't even notice. So a D sus2 is open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, and open high E. So the whole run is D, D4, D4, D, D sus2, or we can call it a D2 for the sake of simplicity. D, D sus4. Oh, sorry. D, D4, D4, D, D2. Okay? Now I've got a really cool PDF on my Patreon that really keeps this super simple, shows you the shapes, and gets you going. I advise that you practice that, get comfortable with that, get some confidence and some momentum, and then grab a capo. So the capo is going to go on, oh, it's right here on the headstock of my guitar. It's going to go on the 3rd fret. So if you don't know what a capo is, it's this little clamp you can buy them at a guitar store, C-A-P-O, and you want to clamp it not on the 1st, not on the 2nd, but on the 3rd fret. We're going to put it right in the middle, making sure all the strings are having a nice sound. We're going to take that same exact shape, or all 3 of those shapes, in that order, and we're going to go ahead and pretend this is 0. This right here is where the nut was, right? So 0, 1st, 2nd fret, 3rd fret now, okay? So now our D is here. D sus4, or D4. D4, D, D2. Now we're playing it. Ah! Get back on there. There we go. Keep going. Slow it down if we have to. All down strums. And just work that speed up. Please subscribe. I appreciate you watching, and please make sure that you go ahead and check out my Patreon if you want to make this even easier. If you're a visual learner like me and most of my students, this little PDF guide that I made just for you is going to help out tons for this particular approach.